Good evening, Multiverse, and welcome to another exciting episode of MNW Warzone. Now on Monday nights, I am your host, Warzone General Manager Jerry Aldini, and as you saw just a moment ago, we give honor to our fallen comrade Wilson, who passed away 1 week ago today from injuries, well, sustained over several months, but most especially at All or Nothing, which of course led us to, well, so much. But you know what? We're not going to get bogged down in that. The only thing I will say is tonight we will have a special memorial match for Wilson, featuring the only two people still in the company to have pinned him while he was the victimizer. So tonight we will see Buck Bumble face Zeta in that memorial match. And let's be honest, tonight we're basically giving you a pay-per-view worthy show on free television, because we will be kicking off the night. Our first match will be TeeKay versus Flashbang's Alexis Edmenton. And they will be fighting for Alexis's brass briefcase containing a contract for a title. We don't know what title. It could be a Warzone title. It could be a Flashbang title. It could be a singles title. It could be a multi-person title. We don't know. In fact, the only person right now that knows is Alexis herself. But before we even get into that, we're in your penultimate match, going to have Tysen Smyth challenge the constant nightmare Khan for the TTV championship. If Khan wins, it will be his fifth successful defense, leaving only two more to enact the gift of chaos. And that's not even your main event, because guys, gals, non-binary pals, tonight in your main event, it is going to be the finale of the Brawl for Ya All. It's been months in the making, and we've decided to host it here on Warzone. This contest has come down to 3 wrestlers in a triple threat match. The Dagrik, the Henshin Hero Mega Rider X, and the Allfather Arcolf. One of them will walk out with the wish, the ability to call for any match against any opponent with any stipulation. The power that winner will have boggles the mind. The last time somebody had the wish, it was Sasquatch Wing, and he used it to ensure that he and Raphael Sampson became the Unified Tag Team Champions. That is just scratching the surface, but before we get started in all that excitement, first, we got to take our medicine. And who better to give us our medicine than a doctor? Dr. Grimm. Let's hear what he's got to say this time. This is your Nexus Titan champion. So, all or nothing. And it was just that, wasn't it? I successfully defended my Nexus Titan Championship. And it was one of my, honestly, I think one of my favorite matches. Seth Jackson shocked me with his resiliency. And that impressed me. I cannot believe Seth Jackson's impressing me, but there you are. And then, of course, there's Adrian Driscoll. Oh, he is a fascinating specimen, and I look forward to truly dissecting him later on. Because that, a man of mystery on my show? Well, that deserves special investigation, but I'm not going to hire Seth, although right now he could probably do it. But I need to know if I can use this to... Uh-oh. Well, it's got to be Cain. And I hope I don't need to tell you the history between these two. Honestly, these two, it's like Superman and Lex Luthor, Batman and the Joker, Holmes and Moriarty. All right, Grimm, listen and listen good. I have beaten you once already. And whatever it is you're up to, whatever secrets you are looking to gain access to this time, I'll do it again. Ah, Cain, how good to see you. It's always good to talk with ex-employees, but I will give you your due. I acknowledge that the last time we met, you defeated... You're the last person, in fact, to truly defeat me. Right, and ever since then, you've mostly been using Grimm bots. And you know what? You can keep going. Throw them at me. Do whatever you think you need to do, Grimm. Because I promise you right here, right now in front of the entire multiverse, one man stands against you. Oh, Cain. This feels, is this destiny? I thought Zeta would be my arch nemesis. But no, he isn't, is it? It's you. You're damn right it's me. Wherever you go, whatever vile scheme you're planning, I will be right there to thwart you. I learned a lot, and yes, I had to travel down a dark side to get this knowledge. Oh, that makes it all the much better, Cain. You had to touch darkness to be able to face darkness. You truly know what evil lurks in the hearts of men. Oh, this feels like we're going to be doing this forever. If that's what it takes, that's what we'll do. because I know you better than anyone, and I can stop you every single time. Well, that's a bold statement for having only truly beat me once, but it wasn't actually the plan of the storyteller that got you there, but never mind. If you want to put on your big boy mask and face Dr. Victor Grimm, feel free. You're welcome anytime. I look forward to the next time you and I face each other, Cain. It feels right. It feels like only you or I could destroy one another. Until next time, old friend. Okay, that was not what I was expecting, but good on Cain for stepping up. I guess, does this make Cain the hero we need? Because that's what it feels like. All right, well, folks, now that that's out of the way, we need to get ready because this is a wrestling show. And I figure you came here, you want to see some good old-fashioned wrestling. And we're going to give it to you right now. And we're starting off big. But before we can head to ringside, we need to hear from one of our wrestlers, folks. Let's hear now from Flashbang's own Alexis Edmenton.
I knew it. I freaking knew it. The rest couldn't just let me be. You have to throw some spanners in the works just to make things annoying. And now I'm having to defend the briefcase that I won fair and freaking square on the wrong freaking show. And now I'm also faced with a dilemma that I have no business having. Because they put me up against someone I respect and wish nothing but good for. TeeKay, I need you to take a good look at this briefcase right here, right now. Because this is as close as you're going to get to it. I was hungry for a fight. But this isn't what I wanted. You're one of my favourite people in this entire company. I've missed you being around the Flashbang Rocker Room. I'm happy to see you again, but I'm going to make it very clear for you right now. You're not going to take this away from me. I am the fearless Valkyrie. I am a demon. And if I have to be the bad guy in this, then let me get my black hat. I'll be the final boss for you, TeeKay. And I will burn your dreams down. Maybe the boss want it that way too. But just this once, I'll throw them a bone. Give them what they're hungry for. Alright, a friend of mine has always told me, in his career, you have to be prepared to kill your darlings. Well, TeeKay, darling, see you in the ring.
Well, there you have it. And, well, there's no time like the present. So, let's head to ringside.
The following contest is your opening bout and is scheduled for one fall, winner taking the brass briefcase. Introducing first, representing Spectre Sonata, TeeKay.
It's everyone's favorite Bakeneku. I hope I wrote it down, folks. I've got it written down. If it's wrong, I don't know what to tell you. But TeeKay, and last week, Spectre Sonata had to step up because mysterious men in yellow and black hats tried to kidnap Tiki the Troll. Spectre Sonata intervened, and while CG and PM were getting him to safety, TeeKay spent the entire time beating the hell out of the kidnappers. And now, having defeated Edmenton in an earlier match, she gets a crack at the brass briefcase. But it's not going to be easy.
And introducing her opponent, representing Flashbang, she is the holder of the brass briefcase, Alexis Edmenton.
And there you have it, folks. We've been having a lot more crossovers with Flashbang of late. Just last Friday, Jagger Blackthorn appeared on Flashbang to face Graven Allen in a match to memorialize their former honored opponent, Wilson. I guess that's how we'll say it. And now, Alexis and TeeKay. And here we go. And Alexis coming out of the gate swinging. As you heard Alexis herself say earlier, oh, misfire. She has great respect for TeeKay. Back when they were both on Flashbang, there was a lot of respect, a lot of occasional team-ups, occasional matches, but they got along great, and now here they are. But competition is competition. Oh, over goes TeeKay. And outside the ring, as so many of our wrestlers like to spend time outside the ring. Oh, just brutal. And, oh, just kicking her in the gut. And it looks like she's getting revved up and heading back to the ring. Oh, breaking the count. Doesn't want to win by count out. Oh, suplex on the outside. The ramp and those mats, unforgiving. You don't want to land on them. Oh, what a slam. Up to a 6 count. And we're back in the ring. Don't let the size difference fool you. TeeKay is surprisingly, nigh unnaturally strong. Ah, Canadian Destroyer. And all right, going. Throwing her into the corner. Ah, good move by TeeKay, otherwise that would have gone really bad. I don't care how strong she is. That would have hurt bad. Oh, just right in the face. Alexis back in the ring. I was worried what Alexis was planning. Oh! Oh! Justice Driver connects. At least I think that's the Justice Driver. I'm not as familiar with Alexis's moves. Now that one I know. That was what the ouchies by
And your winner, Alexis Edmenton.
Well, there you have it, folks. TeeKay put on a valiant effort, but the Merc stands tall. Alexis retains her brass briefcase, and now the questions still remaining. What contract is it? This might not be the last time we see Alexis on Warzone, particularly if that briefcase gives her a shot at one of our titles. I am just now imagining Alexis Edmenton. It's the Nexus Titan Championship, and she has to face Dr. Grimm. I have that in my brain. So, anyway, with that, there is, now, as we talked about last week, there was an incident that involved a match between Spectre Sonata and Meme that was a standard tag match until Tiki was kidnapped, and it all of a sudden became a handicap match of Johan versus Zeta and Malice. Now, I've got some more to say on that, but before I go on about it, I think we should hear from the man himself who found a way to extricate himself from that situation with honor. Folks, let's hear from the Son of Thunder, Johan Mjoln.
You know, some say just being in the ring with former or current champions, that would be a blessing in itself. Some momentum for the troll train in 2024. Met with the actions of an egotistical man, yet I was able to take them both on myself. With might and cunning, I used everything at my disposal to make sure the honor of us and our opponents stayed intact. Tell me when you've heard this story before, Multiverse. The moment we stick our necks out, we are met with a tyrant fearing his iron grip being loosened. Last time, it ended with banishment. Unklydunk, I'm not angry with you. I am absolutely furious. Like a calming storm, we will strike when you least expect it. So send your guards, for they will fall. Send the dogs, and they will heel to my command. Send your lawyers, and I will put them back in hell from whence they came. No words can save you. No amount of money can buy your way out. Nothing you can do can stop what's to come. So laugh this off as you do. Think that you can escape. Let the denial cloud your judgment. For when we descend, you will be swept away in the furious winds. Heed these words and be torn asunder. Fear this warning from the Son of Thunder.
And based on that performance last week, we have determined that Juan Chnace is now the #1 contender for Malice's Big Oof Championship. However, he, like Malice against Sergeant Major Payne, he has to earn the actual title shot. And that will be determined next week in a Beat the Clock challenge. To refresh your memories, because we haven't had one of these in a while, Malice will have a match earlier in the evening. And we will time how long that match takes for Malice to win. For Johan to earn his title shot, he not only has to win his match, he has to win it in a shorter time frame than Malice's match. So, Johan, ball's in your court. Can you seize lightning in a bottle? And now that we've got that out of the way, it's time to get ready for our next match. And this one, folks, it's becoming a story that is being told again and again. The absolute units have earned the right to be Warzone's next contender for the Trios Championship. I'm just basically having trouble getting Rabbit or Lawson to sit down and go, okay, we're going to have the match now. In the meantime, the Dark Lords keep agitating like they should get that title shot if, well, as Earl King put it, if the units aren't going to push the matter and use it. So, anyway, the point is, it's been going back and forth between them for a while. And what's our next match? You guessed it, more of them facing each other. Let's head to ringside.
The following is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Forrest the Fortress Wade and TJ the Mint Gable, They are the Absolute Unit.
And here they come. Forrest and TJ, two of the three members of the Absolute Units. And they are ready, and they have been going back and forth with the Dark Lords for, since before All or Nothing, that's for sure. And they're doing it again.
And introducing their opponents, coming out first, he is the Vampire Lord, Juan Chnace.
Now, I wonder sometimes, I feel he and Sim Jax are going to have a showdown again someday about who is the true Vampire Lord. But right now, that's the title that Juan's using. And we'll be hearing from the Conquest of Pain later this evening. But for now, 1/3 of the Dark Lords, which only begs, and they always come out separately because they each want their moment of glory, and honestly, I think to take as much time as possible. The question is, which other Dark Lord is joining Juan?
And introducing his tag team partner, he is the faking Earl King Wes. Together, they are the Dark Lords.
And here he is, the so-called King of Kings, Earl King Wes. Somebody out there is excited for Wes. And this all started when Wes confronted Forrest in the ring while Forrest was trying to demand the trios match. And I'm not 100% convinced that the brass isn't letting this sit until they figure it out amongst themselves. But here we are, folks. There we are. Oh, but right off the bat, Forrest and Jhake. And Forrest is just having none of, not Forrest and Jhake, Forrest and Juan. Down goes Tristram. And Forrest tags in TJ. This reminds me, I got to get the rest of my tax paperwork together to get to Forrest for this year's taxes. and there goes the mint from behind on the Fey King. And that's what we like to call raining blows. And 1 count, tagging in the big man. And that's saying something when you realize how big TJ is. And just hurling the king. I've heard of dwarf tossing, but fey hucking? Or... bringing him up. Oh, and putting him back down. Jaunt with the breakup. Oh, Jaunt taking down TJ. Giving an opening for his partner. That's shades of Hulk Hogan. And there is Jaunt. Oh, moonsault onto the mint. But anyone who ever counts out the units is doing so at their peril. And now making him humble as Forrest goes in for the block. And in comes the king. Ah, snake eyes. Uh-oh. No! Wrath of the Goblin King connects, and then he tags in Jaunt. Jaunt going up. Mid-rope moonsault. Oh, just... I think he's trying to bust him open. Which, considering he's a vampire, wouldn't surprise me. And again, Wrath of the Goblin King! Not again! A third Wrath of the Goblin King, second on Forrest! Oh, now he's just flexing on him. It's probably because of that fey hucking comment I made earlier. Oh, Herd's charge! That's... Oh, I thought that was it! And another moonsault onto the fortress. 1 count on that from the, but the taxman kicks out. Now working his spine, but there's Jaunt right there to go. Oh, I don't, or not Jaunt, TJ. Oh, I got to keep my people straight. And now just slamming him into the turnbuckle. Oh, elbow from the fortress. Not just the strength of Forrest T. Wade. Ah, now he goes. And out he follows him. Is this going to be enough? Ah, into the turnbuckle. And in he goes. Oh, down he goes. Oh, Forrest forces his way out. And is he gonna, oh, this looks, the duck this locked in on Johnson. For whatever reason, the fake king just sitting there. And now taking down Jaunt. And oh, how much more can he take? Another elbow from Tristram. And he's rolling him over. Is this going to be it? Now John's basically fighting both of them. But again, face the legal man. Oh, there we go. The curtain call on Forrest. TJ thrown out. Forrest by himself and stunned by the curtain call. Now just stretching him out. And he taps! And your winners, the Dark Lords. Well, the Dark Lords
are victorious as they have. It's been going back and forth. This is not over. We know that. The units have agreed to no stipulations, nothing about offering up their shot at the Trios belt. But the Dark Lords, they just keep it coming. They just keep coming and they won't stop coming. Speaking of people that won't stop, I'm not even going to say it. We've had some interesting interactions of late. As of course everyone knows, it seems that Strongman Bell has been trying to challenge every luchador in the company, and it seems that that has attracted a particular notice from a certain other masked wrestler. You know what? I'm not going to try and sugarcoat this, folks. He's got the attention of Necrom. And hold on, because we're about to hear from the mysterious one himself. Folks, here's Necrom.
Major Arcana, number 8, Strength. Upright, it symbolizes courage, conviction, action, exerting control over situations and yourself. Reversed, it means weakness, pettiness, faithlessness, abuse of power. Dear little Belle, how I've missed you. I haven't seen you since I drove you and your brother out of the last promotion. How's your left shoulder healed? Still find it hard to bend all the way. I could have done worse, but of course your brother had to get in my way. And now you're all alone, little Belle. So I'll tell you this. Always keep one eye open when you sleep. Always look over your shoulder. I won't say when, I won't say how, but I might just do something awful. Not enough for you? Well, I'm not the most articulate speaker, so I'll let my actions speak for me. Loud enough that even the crowd will be deafened.
I always get a chill when we hear from Necrom. And yeah, for those of you who don't know, there is some history between him and the Bell brothers from back in Mexico. So, guess that's coming here. Oh, goody. Anyway, folks, we had many epic matches at All or Nothing. And one of those that had been building forever was the High Voltage Overload match. The 5 remaining ex-members of High Voltage. One match to settle it all. The winner gets a Multiversal Heavyweight Championship shot. That was won by Aiden Zero. But there was a lot going on in that match. A lot going on in that match. And, well, we got somebody who wants to say a few words on that matter. So let's head down to ringside. And let's hear from the merciless Merc, Injustice Jhake. Okay, so let's start out with the most important thing. I do not give a damn how All or Nothing ended. I only fought in that match to put High Voltage to bed once and for all. But now I have another chapter I want to close out. And that chapter is Chaz Lee. I don't care how. I don't care when. I will fight Chaz Lee again and get back at him for ruining my Multiversal Heavyweight Championship reign. Ever since then, and let's face it, following Multivania 5, I've only had one goal in mind. To put Chaz Lee out of my misery once and for all. And frankly, All or Nothing in this whole High Voltage thing has just been an appetizer to the main course. But now I want to feast on that cold dish called vengeance. So Jerry, listen and listen good. I did your dirty work to earn my spot and to earn my shot. So you are going to give me Chaz, or I am going to take it. What? That's aggressive. Look, I get there's history, and yes, I did employ you to do some stuff, but I mean, I can't just make the match. You know, there's a lot of moving parts. But Jake, I swear I will look into it. All right? Fair is fair. So, you know, we'll see what we can do. Oh boy. So with I don't know, all of that, I suppose. Oh, it's time to get into the next bit of business we got to take care of. And after the events of All or Nothing, freed from holding the Big Oof Championship, Sergeant Major Payne laid out a challenge last week to Seth Jackson and the Conquest of Pain. He wants to face the Conquest of Pain. And by he, I mean he and the International Combat Club want to face the Conquest of Pain one last time to settle it once and for all. Because those two factions have been at war for a very long time, and he doesn't want just any match. He wants, if it's going to settle a war, what better match than War Games? But Seth Jackson told Payne he hasn't earned that right yet, which didn't set very well with the Unknown Soldier. Well, anyway, to make a long story shorter, they're going to be seeing about that, and maybe, just maybe, it starts with our next match when members of each faction face off in the ring.
Let's head to ringside.
The following match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first and presenting the International Combat Club, he is the Highlander, McMorgan!
Well, there you have it, folks. Representing the International Combat Club, their representative from Scotland, McMorgan. And let's face it, the last year, I think, you look at that face. You know what that is? That's the face of a man living his best life. His last year has been one epic match after another. Johan Mjoln, Gorm, you name it. He has faced the toughest opponents and come out, win or lose, with a smile on his face. Now, the question is, can this next person wipe that smile off his face?
And introducing his opponent, representing the Conquest of Pain, registered Anon.
Well, folks, I haven't read any newspaper articles recently, as Anon's always in the news. Has anyone seen any news stories about him? They usually just refer to him as Florida Man. So you gotta tell me if you've seen any stories about him. Apparently right now the biggest concern in Florida is there's a cold snap coming in. And I've talked to a bunch of Floridians this week who are concerned about iguanas freezing and falling from the trees on top of them. But anyway, that and I'm sure that Anon would be delighted if that happened to him. He'd probably give it to Croc for the gumbo. So here we go again. And again, the question is this going to be able to help move things forward to War Games? Well, right now, we're off and running. And, McMorgan going for a neck breaker, reversed by Anon. And up, McMorgan. Gut wrench. Gut wrench power slam, elbow from Anon. Anon, wiggling his way out, reverse DDT. And Anon's knee, RIP. Just working over McMorgan. But McMorgan is one of the most resilient wrestlers on the roster. And Meth Valley driver. Look at that. The ref actually caught a rope break. Juan Chnace would like to have some words with you. Throwing him out of the ring. Drop kick. And up. Knee to the gut. And Anon with him back in the ring.
And, oh no, the knees. And up, McMorgan's, right in that trapezius. Folks, if you sleep on that trapezius hold, all I gotta ask is, have you ever had a pinched nerve? Oh, that is unnatural strength for someone Anon size. And up, oh, yep, here we go. Folks, it's time for the bloody end. Oh, McMorgan manages to get out of it. I think he caused Anon to lose his grip. They're just going back and forth. What? Oh, no. This doesn't look good. McMorgan, look out. Good duck. Just getting Anon in the corner. Oh, maybe I spoke too soon. This is the epitome of a back and forth match. And just so you know, if you don't speak Scottish, that particular punch in the face is how they ask, how's your mother? And Anon's response is fine, but her knee is bothering her. 1, 2. And your winner, registered Anon. Well, here you go. Wait, what's McMorgan doing? He's offering an Anon, shaking it? I guess both really, well, that's McMorgan for you. He likes a good fight. I think Anon shook more out of confusion, not sure what was going on, and well, let's face it, Anon doesn't human very well. So, well, that was an interesting matchup, but the question is, where will this lead? And are we going to get that match? Folks, Shonen Spirit is coming up on February 19th. That's basically just a month away. We got to figure out who, what, where, why are going to be our combatants, and what our matches are. And big question is, are we going to have a War Games match? Because I think we can all agree we'd like to have a War Games match. But first off, you've got to get Samjax to agree. And as far as Samjax is concerned, the COP have won the war at the Riot Street fight back at All or Nothing. So the question is, are the members of the ICC going to be able to convince them for one more match? That, as they say, is the question. Now, we had a lot happen, and I know that events of the main event at All or Nothing have been greatly overshadowed by the passing of Wilson after that match. But let's not forget what happened. That the match at All or Nothing was an All or Nothing match. Loser has to retire from wrestling. You don't leave the arena with the belt, you leave the arena permanently. And it was the Beef versus Wilson until the last minute, when after a brutal match, Wilson was knocked unconscious. Beef was getting ready for the win when his faction leader, Ozir Turan, cashed in the mega money in the big bank briefcase and stole the victory, becoming the multiversal heavyweight champion. There's a lot of opinions, and we of course heard from the VI Pharaoh himself last week. But there's somebody else who has some surprising, well, maybe not surprisingly if you know him as well as a lot of us do, but someone with some strong opinions. And a veteran of his status will always get ring time from me. I, of course, am speaking of the Janitor, one of the most storied champions in MNW history. Ozir, I made my point clear last week, I believe, on social media, but I want to say this where everyone can hear me. Ozir, you, and I have known many, but you are truly a cold-hearted bastard who sold out your own faction mate for a title. That is even being open about the disloyalty in VIP. And I, for one, cannot fathom this level of depravity. So, understand something now, VI Pharaoh. I have you firmly in my sights. And make no mistake, I am coming for you. Now, I know everyone's thinking I'm calling for a multiversal title shot. I acknowledge that Dagrik has a more current claim, and I'm willing to be patient. But the moment there is an opening, Turan, please understand, I am taking it, and not for love of the belt, although I would truly love to hold it again, but because, quite simply, sir, you don't deserve it. Now, if Dagrik takes it, well, we'll see how things land then, because Dagrik would be a deserving title holder. At this point, Aiden Zero would be a more deserving title holder than you, Turan. But know this, I do not like when people play dirty. Well, there you have it, folks. The Janitor. This man has held literally every title Warzone has ever had, even titles that have been retired. And if you have gotten his ire, woe be unto you. Now, I also, of course, let's never forget that the Janitor will always be a class act, acknowledging that Dagrik has a strong prior claim. But we're going to have to see how that goes, because Dagrik is in our main event tonight, the finale to the Brawl for Y'all, when he faces in a triple threat match against Mega Rider X and the Allfather Arcolf, with the prize of the wish. Any match that he wants. he being whoever wins. Any match type, any opponent with any stipulation. Whoever has that wish could fundamentally change the landscape in Multiverse Nexus Wrestling as we know it. But that's in our main event. We still have a few matches to get to before that. So, with that stated, we need to get to our next match, which is dealing with other issues. Because, alright, so we've got war between the ICC and the COP. We've got war between the Absolute Units and the Dark Lords. And if that weren't enough, we have serious conflict between the Night's Watch and the Outlaws. And so before we get to our next match, continuing that particular conflict, let's hear from the leader of the Outlaws. Folks, it's Theron Markov.
Ladies and gentlemen, hailing from outlaw country, he is the pastor of pain, the herald of hardcore, the bishop of brutality, the demon of the deathmatch, Theron Markov!
Alistair Evergreen, I hope you're ready for what starts tonight. I am going to destroy your Night's Watch. I am going to destroy everything you hold dear until it's just the Outlaws left standing. And you see, when it's just you and me left, when the dust has settled, I'm gonna put you on the shelf, kid. I'm gonna put you on the injured list, because we're gonna end this not in a TLC, not your typical hardcore match. We're gonna end this in a style of match MNW has only seen one time. And we're gonna get ultra freaking violent, kid. You wanna call yourself the Hound of Hardcore? You started this. You picked a fight of the Outlaws, and now you gotta earn that title. Now you've gotta earn the title of the Hardcore Hound. And kid, even if you did have the balls, I'm gonna neuter you and take them and hang them in a trophy case. Play for blood, Alistair. And there's about to be a whole hell of a lot of it on your hands, Evergreen.
I mean, I appreciate the enthusiasm, but I feel like I need to remind Theron that he doesn't book anything. Not that he called for it sounded like he was calling for something. He never said anything specific, so I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. But he's not wrong that they are playing for blood, and they are playing in our next match. So let's get ready and head to ringside. The following match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, representing the Night's Watch, West Wind. And here he is, folks. The angelic West Wind. One of the Night's Watch, and one who's been stepping up for the honor of the Watch of late in this conflict, as he gets ready to take on an outlaw. And, of course, where is this leading? Well, that's a really good question. the question right now, of course, is which of the three outlaws is Westwind going to be facing in this matchup? Well, get ready to find out. And introducing his opponent, representing the Outlaws, CJR Killer. And there he is, folks, CJR Killer. Oh, and on social media, we're having a tweet from his partner, Nakano Kirishima, saying, glad the boss could step up for the Night's Watch thing because I was a bit distracted by, well, you'll all see, I guess. Yeah, I think we will. Oh, and apparently Tech has told me whatever it is they use to put your social media on the big screen is broken. So I guess I'm just going to be reading the tweets for a while. Somewhere out there you can hear Eric Genericson going nana nana or boo boo. Well, here we go. And we're off. And oh, right in the corner. Oh, this is, oh no, that rope assisted power slam lariat thing he does. But the quick kicks of Westwind, but Killer gets out of the hold. And again with that elbow. CJR Killer bringing the pain to Westwind. Westwind goes up top. Ah, off the top rope double axe handle. They're just going back and forth. There's a whole bunch of how do you like that going on. And, oh, what's going on here? Jawbreaker by Killer. Oh, moonsault from the middle rope. And now from the bottom rope, that's almost like a reverse tribulation. And then the top rope. That's not strictly the tribulation, but kind of close. It's almost like a discordant tribulation, if you ask me. Oh, and then, of course, there's just good old-fashioned knee to the face. And now, Killer back in the ring. Followed by Westwind. Oh! There you have it. Dead or alive. He hit that dead or alive, and now he's got Westwind on the back foot. Now just beating the drums of war. Down goes Westwind. What's he got planned now? Oh! kick out at 2 after that war stomp. Now what's he got planned? Well, I'll tell you what Westwind has planned, a jawbreaker. Now, Snapmare. Well, there we are. Westwind was pretty sure he had him that moment. And here we go. There's one. There's the next level, 2. And 3. Tribulation connects. Killer manages to fight his way out. Drop. Oh, hanging Westwind out to dry. Dead or alive connects. And shoulder up at the last minute. Westwind fighting his way back to his vertical base. Missed with that kick, and CJR is going to make him pay. They're just going back and forth. Oh, miscalculated that moonsault, but still has the advantage. Single leg Boston Crab. CJR is desperately trying to make his way to the rope. Westwind breaks the hold, kicks him for good measure. Going up top. And the splash connects. Oh, moonsault. The high-flying style of Westwind versus the brute power of CJR Killer. And your winner, CJR Killer. That was a brutal match that just was going back and forth the whole time. That was anyone's match. CJR Killer manages to just pull out the victory. And you can tell Westwind is not satisfied with that ending. But that's okay, Westwind. I have the strongest of feelings that this story is very, very far from over. So, folks, we have a lot more action for you here on Monday Night Warzone. But before we get to that, well, we are a show on free TV. You know what that means. We've got bills to pay. So we're going to head out for a short commercial break. And when we come back, well, we've got a title match and the Brawl for Y'all final coming up. See you after the break.
Feel the warm, milky, healing, Jesus-powered goodness that is Lactatanks. Step inside or be thrown in forcibly by registered Anon after you've gotten the shit beaten out of you by multiple people in one wrestling match. We swear nobody has ever died in a Lactatank. What is the Lacta made of in the Lactatank? We have no fucking clue, but we enjoy it anyways, and you will too. Lactatanks, come feel our warm, creamy, healing Jesus goodness.
Multiverse, Nexus Wrestling's Warzone, Flashbang, and Firing Line are all proudly sponsored by Enraptured Beauty. Our products, rather than using unnatural and harmful chemicals, revitalize your skin by boosting the natural elements already present and enhance your natural beauty so you too can love your best self.
It's morning in Multiverse, and rest of day looms looking to break the weary like monster breaking human twig in a wrestling ring. But there is remedy. Squash roast coffee, made from finest naturally grown beans for best wake-up energy. That's because every bean have 10 beans within. That'll be 10 times more big energy than competing brand. More than enough big squash energy to power through day. Squash roast coffee. It's big cup of good stuff. Now available in decaf. Oh, but there is need to come down from blood rage.
When you want the most detailed and violent-looking pictures of battlegrounds, look for Perfect Snap Photography. We do bar fights, wars, underground wrestling, and weddings.
My wedding dress, you fat harlot!
Remember, Perfect Snap Photography. It'll be bloody perfect in a snap.
You too can now wage war against the flabby wrestlers of MNW with your own exclusive Zacko action figure. It comes with trios tag belt accessories and nut-kicking action. Pull the cord to hear Zacko's famous quotes.
Get that microphone away from me before I shot up your...
The Zacko Duo action figure, sold separately.
Whether you're working at home or giving your opponent work, we here at Lowe's are there for you. We're here with our sturdy tables and ladders that cease to exist if broken in half. We're here with rings that can stand up to even the most grueling of hoss fights. And when a locker room door is inevitably smashed by an angry lion woman, or a fiery undead leaves burn marks all over your paint, Lowe's will be there with a little elbow grease, a substandard 2x4, and a 6-figure bill. Don't believe me? Listen to these satisfied customers.
You know, I like Lowe's because they have tables that I can put pizza on because everyone else keeps breaking the goddamn tables.
This is Raphael Sampson here to remind you that Lowe's brand lumber is subpar at best. You deserve better. And trust me, I would know. I worship a carpenter.
Sometimes when executing wrestling justice, I've had to break down a few barriers and a few walls.
Oh, fucking damn it, Max, my wall!
Thank goodness I shop at Lowe's so I can get the best deal on replacing and fixing all the walls I break.
Lowe's. Do it subpar for more.
Why?
And now, a message from the brass. This has been a message from the brass.
Have you or a beloved faction member suffered from a preventable workplace injury, jobber discrimination, threatening lawsuits from VIP, or harassment from Trashman Jones? You may be entitled to financial compensation and physical retribution. If so, please call Gorwheel & Associates Law Firm to schedule an appointment. We handle all cases, whether they be civil litigation, criminal litigation, or a backstage beatdown. We understand it's tough out here in the Nexus, and you need someone to both watch your back and break the other guys. So call 1-800-NEXUS-DEFENSE. And remember, You don't pay a fee unless we get blood and money for you.
And we're back! And so much more to go. So, we had, as we mentioned, a lot going on last week when, of course, TeeKay the Troll was kidnapped literally from the main event by mysterious individuals in business suits and yellow and black top hats. And even before that, we had Sir Unklydunk in the ring, making some broad proclamations. And some people sat up and took notice of those broad proclamations. And one of those, I might know something because he used to work for Sir Unklydunk before he got fired. So let's get some insider information from Nakano Kirishima.
So, hi folks. I was going to do this big bombastic promo about the upcoming feud ender with the Night's Watch, but I feel the need to comment on some recent news. Is Uncle seriously gonna buy a belt? For real? Because if so, that is one of the most pathetic things I've ever seen in Warzone, MNW, hell, all of wrestling. So, assuming the rumor is true, I, Nakano Kirishima, have an announcement to make. I will not be going after whatever Uncle calls his totally Tyler toy. Because belts aren't just some trinket you buy. They represent every fight, every bell rung, every drop of blood, every villainous scheme cooked up, every heroic plan executed to get them. It's a spit in the face to everyone who ever fought to acquire and defend gold. I'm also calling on every other wrestler to not fight for it. Because, to be clear, if this is legitimized, it will reduce all of wrestling into walking into a shop and buying the shiniest thing you can find. He can wave whatever he buys around the ring as much as he wants. It will never mean anything. It cannot mean anything. Because if it does, then wrestling means nothing.
And surprisingly insightful from the Crimson Delinquent. Well, someone might have gotten wind of that message from Nakano. And may have paid an obscene amount of money to get some ring time. So let's go to ringside. And let's hear from Sir Unklydunk. Oh dear! Oh, I just heard the news. Oh my! I heard what happened to TeeKay last week. Oh, that's horrible. Oh, it's a good thing Spectre Sonata was there to save him, or else he might have been in big trouble again. It's TeeKay the Troll. Who are we kidding? I feel he probably faked that kidnapping himself to get Soul Train some sympathy. Because that's exactly the thing a troll would do. Oh, and Nakano, yeah, I will let you know something right now, boy. I will do anything with my money I please. And if the brass happen to abide with what I do with it, you, Nakano, can cry about it and choke on those tears. Because, in the end, there's one simple fact. I'm rich, and you're not. And another... okay. This is, interesting. Folks, that, we know that music. It's Seth Justice Jackson. This could get very interesting. All right, Unklydunk, I'm going to ask you this just once, and I want an answer. Did you, Sir Unklydunk, hire those men to kidnap TeeKay, the troll? This is a yes or no question. Did you pay those men in suspiciously yellow and black top hats to kidnap the troll? Seth, who can say? I could neither definitively confirm nor categorically deny that I had anything to do with it. But what I can ask is, Seth, are you content to being a subservient wannabe detective your whole life? Why, I'm a great detective. I figured out all Dr. Grimm's dirty little secrets, got his attention, had a great match for it, didn't win, but I did good. I finally have what I have always wanted. I got respect. Yes, you are right. You have finally gotten respect as a wrestler and an investigator, but you still haven't won anything worth a damn. And I ask, that can't sit right with you? Sir Unklydunk, I am for the people, and I will eventually be that champion. It is my destiny to hold gold in this company, and come hell or high water, nothing is going to stop me. Well, that's a good point. And yes, the people do cheer for you now, but Seth, a lot of people cheer for me too. Have you noticed that? And you can be whatever you want to be and still have respect. Seth, all I'm saying is you can do better than you currently are. Well, you know, that's a good point. I do need to do better, but I will do it the right way, and I will make the people proud of me, Seth Justice Jackson. And well, I'm sorry. What was your point? Well, my point, Seth, is yes, you can do better. And you know, I have a feeling once my next great plan from Unklydunk kicks in, that you might find some golden opportunities to advance your cause in your career. And don't let this whole good guy, bad guy nonsense get in the way, Seth. Just remember, it's not good guys or bad guys. It's quite simply winners and losers. And you, Seth Jackson, are a winner. I don't like how that went.
What the hell is... No, Seth, listen to Jerry. Whatever Uncle is selling, you do not want to buy it. Yeah, that's, and what is this new plan from Unklydunk? Also, tweeting out on social media, we have Johan Mjoln tweeting, some compare Unkley to a Fabergé egg. Expensive, fragile, and hollow. Yeah, fair enough. I think you've hit the nail right on the head there. Well, folks, it's time. There's probably going to be some big emotions now in this next match. Because, as I'm sure everyone is now aware, if you tuned in last week or you tuned in at the beginning of tonight's program, everyone is aware that last Monday, Wilson, the former Multiversal Heavyweight Champion, passed away from complications with concussion syndrome that he had been suffering for a few months, and the match at All or Nothing was the last straw that broke the camel's back. And so, but we're not going to mourn, we're going to celebrate the life and the career of the victimizer. And in that spirit, tonight's match, this match you're going to see, is going to be held in his memory and against the two remaining wrestlers on the roster who managed to pin him. And, well, well, you know, I could keep talking, but I think the best way to go now is just to head down to ringside. And let's do this. The following is the Wilson Memorial match, scheduled for one fall. Coming out first, he is the Latino B, Buck Bumble. Viva la raza! He fly, he be, he sting. He was one of the most recent contenders against Wilson for the Multiversal Heavyweight Championship, and one of the small handful of people that pinned Wilson ever since he remade himself as the victimizer. And he is fighting in this match, looking for a victory. There was actually great respect between Wilson and Buck. And so he is here. And now his opponent. And introducing his opponent, representing the main event match, he is the ace of MNW, Zeta. And it's Zeta, former Multiversal Heavyweight Champion, and one of the other people to pin Wilson. And basically, Zeta and Wilson had one match each, but sadly never got the rubber match. And Buck and Zeta met backstage, and they agreed that this match in some ways represents that, with Buck essentially representing Wilson in this match. And it's the question of who will get that match and basically end that best out of three. So we're getting ready and we're off. Oh, Buck Buck going for something, and Zeta immediately floating over, reverse DDT. Double axe handle off the top rope. And now dropping the hammer. And again! And just coming at Buck. Zeta coming at Buck as if he were Wilson in a lot of ways. All right. And, oh, flipping him over. And hammering him down. And, oh, bringing the B down. And bringing Zeta up and tossing him. Making the mech fly. And now going for a pin. Whoa, not even one. Not even one. And now just raining blows on the ace. And, oh, getting the B right in the basket. And scoop slam on Buck, and Zeta going. And Zeta dropping the elbow. Kick out at 2. And they're just trading blows. And right in the back of the head end, Buck's going up. Oh, what's he planning? Is the B going to fly? Ah, yep. Dropping a leg. Folks, by the way, if you weren't aware, this is Zeta's first singles match of 2024. This is definitely a contrast of styles, the speed and agility of Zeta versus the raw power of the Latino B. And Zeta trying to wear the B down. It's not working. Buck gets back up. Oh, elbows. And down goes Bumble. Now just slamming his head. And bringing him back up. Just chop, punch, kick. Spin, parry, thrust. Bringing it. Oh, Buck takes him down at the knee. And B's no knees. Up, drop toe hold. The power, and now into the clutch. And they're facing each other again. And Buck makes him fly. And And Snapmare, and up he comes. Oh, Zeta goes for a kick. Buck dodges. But Zeta still gets him down to the mat. Stretching him out. Buck, can he get loose? And Buck manages to force his way out of the hold. Now bringing Zeta to the ropes. Oh, knocking him out of the ring. And, bow and arrow stretch on the outside. Little innovative offense from the Latino B. Oh, I think Buck's been busted open. Bringing Buck down. Zeta's really taking it to the Latino B end. But Buck gonna fly, but Zeta remains upright. It's just stomping him down. And again, stretching Buck out. How can Buck hold on? And up with the elbows. Buck manages to force his way free. Oh, knee to the gut. Oh, right in the B basket. And Zeta going up top. Bringing that hammer fist down. And just scoop slamming Buck. Now going up top and elbow. And again, Buck kicks out at 2. All right, and sometimes just going to stomp a B. Buck going back. Oh, the Stinger Shaker. Oh, just a headbutt. Bringing Zeta to the corner, folks. Here it comes. Bullseye drop. Zeta manages to kick out at 2. And scooping him up and hanging the ace out to dry. Working the elbow. Going for the pin. Kick out at 2 by the ace. And bow and arrow stretch again in the middle of the ring. And, bringing him down. Future shock. And now he's scoop slam. Oh, here we go. And getting him tied up. And Barrett manages to get out, but Zeta's definitely in charge now. Oh, misses the kick, but not the elbow. Dropping Buck up. There's the knee. Oh, right in the basket. Zeta going outside, getting to the top. Oh! Now that moonsault and just a knee to the face. And again, just a 2 count, and Zeta's not happy about it. And now he's tied. Oh, another bow and arrow stretch on Zeta. And into the corner goes the ace. Kick out at 2. This match has just been going back and forth. Buck is taking it to the ace. He's getting him tied up. Knee to the arm. Sometimes it's the simplest stuff, especially this late in the match. Oh, shaking it. And the Buck Wild connects. And your winner, the Latino B, Buck Bumble. Well, viva la raza, folks. This Wilson Memorial match won by Buck Bumble. And somewhere I would think Wilson is smiling down knowing that Buck got him that win back from the ace. Well, rest well, Wilson. You'll be remembered in the Hall of Fames of wrestling for years to come. Now that is in the books. So earlier tonight I was mentioning something about rope breaks and how the ref caught one and Juan Chnace would want a word with him. And then I start getting messages from Phyllis that Juan Chnace wants a word. You know what? At this point, who am I to deny the man a chance to speak? So let's head down to ringside and let's hear from Juan Chnace. All right, now, folks, you know me. You know I only look for one chance to prove myself every time. I go to the ring. I do my business. And you know I have the skills to get it done. What I can't do is get the referees to do their damn job. This is what? The third, the fourth time that a referee did not catch my hand grabbing the ropes in a match that I would have otherwise won? And let's be honest. You all saw that match. You saw what happened. Wonderball clearly cheated in that match. And not only will Juan get him back for it, but Juan will make sure the next time he grabs the rope, the referee is going to see it with their eyes, even if I have to make them bleed. All I've ever asked for was a fair chance to prove myself. A fair chance. And when the referees cannot pay attention and let blatant cheating like Wonderballs happen, well, that just burns Juan Chnace up. So, Wonderball, you are on notice. And referee, I don't care if you're old like Methuselah and take advantage of, oh, I'm functionally immortal. I'm the only person that can referee with monsters and vampires. Do your damn job. You know, I got it. Juan's got a point. And, you know, I've talked to the ref, and I can only, you know, sometimes you miss things, but, I mean, it is getting kind of a lot. So we may have to be having some assessment and make sure that everything's on the up and up. I mean, even the chocolate zombie is tweeting out, perhaps we should start including weekly appointments with Dr. CM Cumming for our ref contracts. You know, I just hate to say it, I mean, have to go work that past the budget guys, but Graven, I don't think you're wrong. Because it's not just us, right? I mean, you guys have this same problem with legs over on Flashbang, right? So, anyway, you know what? That's fine. We have, as long as the ref does his job in this next match, because our next match is a title match. Folks, it's time. It's time for the TTV Championship match. So, we're going to have this match because remember, folks, if Khan wins this match, it will be his 5th successful defense of the TTV Championship. If he gets 7, he activates the Gift of Chaos. which gives him a guaranteed title shot against the multiversal heavyweight champion as long as he relinquishes the TTV belt. So, there's a lot on the line here. And with that, I think I've talked enough. Let's head to ringside. The following match is scheduled for one fall and is for the TTV Championship. Introducing first, the challenger, Tysen Smyth. There he is, folks. Tysen Smyth earned his shot. Tyson's been doing a lot of work since coming back. And it is, it's been a lot of work, him recovering from the effects of that parasitic entity he bonded with during his multiversal heavyweight reign. And he has come back stronger, clear-headed, more focused than ever. So this just leaves us, is it going to be enough to win the TTV Championship? But to do it, he has to beat, well, an opponent almost as strange as he was with the hat. And introducing your TTV champion. He is the constant nightmare, Khan. Ever since this individual was exposed to the power of the warp, he has been slowly but surely mutating. He's a rat ogre. He was, not that long ago, much smaller. But as he would say, as he evolved and upgraded, becoming more powerful than ever, and with the power of that belt and the chaos it brings. So the question is, can Tysen take it off of him? Or is Khan going to get one step closer to the gift of chaos? Well, folks, we're about to find out. And that's what it's all about, folks. The TTV Championship. There he is, Tysen. He's been preparing for this moment for weeks. Ever since he earned that right to face Khan. And as for Khan, who can say? Really, who can say? There's what it's all about, folks. That belt And now that the ceremony of the belt is complete, it's time. And they're off, and here we go, and immediately Tysen Smyth coming out kicking, as he is wont to do. And just having to go hard. That's a good strategy by Tysen. He needs to keep Khan on the back foot. Otherwise, well, he's in big trouble. Oh, into the corner goes the constant nightmare. Oh, Khan getting it. Oh, yeah. Ah, and slamming him down. Oh, and right in the face. And he's got him. Oh, and slamming him down. Just breaking his back over his knee. Just got Tysen trapped. Oh, no, 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 no! He might have broken Tysen right there. And Tysen gets flipped. Now he's just picking Smyth up. Oh, just showing off his rat ogre strength. And again. Oh, and just splashing down on him. At this point, it's just a question, can Tysen survive, much less win? Well, Tysen is trying to make him humble. But Khan coming back, fighting away. Slamming him down. Oh, just elbow to the face. Oh, just kicking him again. Just gut-wrench powerbomb. Going down for the pin. To that warp stone rage connected. But they're now both outside in no man's land. Off the apron. Oh, no, 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 no! Phew, I was worried he was going to slam him off those steps. I think he tried and just didn't get far enough. Now he's working over the leg. Up to a 4 count. Breaking the count. Doesn't want to win by count out. I don't know if that would affect the Gift of Chaos or not. Pressing him over his head again. Great show of strength. And, oh, just, oh, no! Oh! Chokehold throw. And breaking the count again at 5. Breaking the count and trying to break Tysen. And, oh, down he goes. Bringing them back up. Oh, what? No. Oh, there you go, Tysen. Fight your way out. And, oh, what? That's weird. Why did Tysen hesitated? That seems strange. Thought he had him, but he didn't quite commit to the kick. Khan misses. Tysen manages to get out of the way. Kick. Again, the kicking game of Tysen Smyth. Second to none. Missile drop kick. Bringing him down. Kick. Dragon screw takedown. Yeeting Tysen. Just smacking him upside the head. And bringing him over. Again, that power of Khan. Breaking him over his knee. And up he goes again. Oh! And, in the corner with authority. Now just working over Tysen's leg again. If Tysen can't kick, that's most of his arsenal out the window. Stretching the leg. Tysen, this is not a good spot for him. And, bringing Smyth down. Now just sort of stalking him. And again, that trapezius, like I said earlier, if you've ever had a pinched nerve, you know what that feels like. Smyth bringing him back up. And again with the blows and the kicks. Caught by Khan. Here we go.
And, oh, but misses the splash. I think Tysen managed to bust Khan open. And again. Ah, snake eyes. Tysen is feeling the momentum. And again, working on that hold. Khan coming at Tysen. Ah, lariat with authority. And Khan bringing him up. What's the plan here? Into the corner. Thing about Khan, he doesn't necessarily want to end the match fast. He wants to prolong the suffering. And down goes Smyth. Tysen gets out. Oh, was going for that trapezius hold of his own, but got the elbow. But coming for the kicks. And again, snake eyes in the corner. Suplex. Now the knees. And again, going for that kick combo. And, oh, right. Bringing him in, hanging him out to dry. Looks like he was going to go for the smoking gun, but got caught by Khan, but still managed to make it work. And kicking Khan into the corner. Whip and, oh, drop kick back into the corner. Yeah, Tysen is feeling it. He can sense the victory in his grasp. Just can he keep that onslaught, reverse DDT. Caught by Khan, who flips him over. Again, Khan favoring a much slower method. Scoop slam. Tysen will not back down. And another kick at it too. And another kick out there, just going back and forth. And what is he? Getting set up and firing squad. That could be it, folks. One.
Oh, now you catch the rope break. Again, I think Juan Chnace would like to have a word. Oh no, this doesn't look good. Bringing him up again. And again at 2, he kicks out. And with that power bomb, but Tysen gets a dragon screw takedown, brings him down. Now what? And folks, remember, this isn't even the main event. We are bringing you a pay-per-view worthy show on free television. And bringing him up. What's the plan, Tysen? Well, another snake eyes. Is that going to be enough? Well, there's another rope break. Working over Khan's arm. Khan's going to work over the legs. Tysen's going to work over the hands. And all right. With that hammer trigger, I think he is setting up for Smoking Gun. And another kick out by Khan. And oh, looks like he was bringing over for a neck breaker, but Khan wiggles his way out. Oh, this doesn't look good. And again. Now he's just working on his back. Oh, pushed off by Smyth. Smith's trying to get another, like a 5th wind at this stage. It's been a brutal match, but Tysen's been giving as good as he gets. Suplex. Going for the blows, maybe trying to set up another firing squad or Smoking Gun. Bringing it to the inner thighs. Getting him wrapped up. Oh! Oh, Khan kicks out. Rolling DDT. Elbow by Khan. He is not giving up. They both want this so badly right now. Ah, right into the foot. Taste shoe leather. Tysen managing to chop Khan down. Folks, this is it. We might have a new champion. 1, 2. So close. Now turning that mask to Khan's disadvantage. Oh, Khan's fighting back. Kick out at 2 again. Up, here we go. Warp fire bomb. Now bringing it down. Question is, how much more can Tysen's body take? And kick out at 2. Tysen will not quit. And now being dropped down by Khan. Oh! Oh no, not again! Tysen back up on his feet. Snake eyes in the corner. Gaining the advantage now, pressing it. Sometimes you just got to go back into the old dirty bag of tricks when you're facing somebody like Khan. Kick out at 2. And, oh, I think he's setting up for it! Oh, missed the smoking gun! Oh! Picking him up, slamming him. Oh, and he taps! Here's your winner, and still TTV champion, the constant nightmare, Khan! Well, a valiant effort by Tysen Smyth. Still seemed kind of strange that in the middle of the match he hesitated. I thought he had a really good shot at a smoking gun that he just didn't take. But outside of that, great showing. It was hair's breadth. But the 5th victory for Khan. 2 more, and he gets the gift of chaos. This leads to the question, who is next? And that is a great question as we prepare for Shonen Spirit, February 19th. Someone will be in there for a match. Now, of course, not every belt. I mean, we didn't have a TTV championship at All or Nothing. But, you know, there will be another match. It'll probably be sometime in the next month. I'm just saying that's how we tend to do that. Oh, and tweeting out on social media, the constant nightmare. In the end, you're just another minor obstacle to my path to glory, and I ran over you. Vivictus. Well, there you have it. Folks, it's been a long time coming. We've had a long night, but we still have one match to go. No, if you were thinking that was your main event, no. We have a huge match that has been months and months in the making. Since well before Multivania. If you watch our YouTube show, MNW Blast, you saw the lead up to this, the Brawl for Y'all tournament. 8 20 wrestler Rumble style battle royals. The winner of each of those winning a star chip and then moving on to the phase 2, the Wish Upon a Brawl, where they whittled their numbers down. Tysen Smyth himself was one of the number. And it came down to 2 men, Mega Rider X and Dagrik. But they got a choice in match, and they chose an elimination chamber. And the brass decided the way to handle that would be put 6 of the eliminated wrestlers in that match, and whoever won would face the 2 finalists in a triple threat match. And again, the prize, the Wish. Any match with any opponent with any stipulation of the wish holder's choice. So, before we head to ringside, let's hear from one of the participants. Folks, he is your henshin hero, Mega Rider X.
It's finally here. The finale. All rests on me, the Dwarven Prince, and the Allfather. I've come so far, and we'll see if I rise or fall. But one thing is for sure, after all I went through, I forgot the one thing I needed that held me back. My pride, my ambition, my dream, my need. I will never toss away my kindness or honor, but I shouldn't be suppressing my own selfishness. I am going to win that match. I am going to fight them both with everything I have and then some. I am going to win that match and earn that wish. And I will finally earn my place here in the Nexus as one of its greatest wrestlers and heroes here. Because I am done holding back my hunger to win! I will elevate the Nexus.
And with that, it's time for the main event. So let's head to ringside. Say it with me. Let's do this! The following match is a triple threat match scheduled for 1 fall and is the finale of the Brawl for You All. Introducing first the Dwarven Prince. He is the Dagger, Dagrik.
Folks, this is a wrestler who's been on a hard road for years, looking to earn honor and glory in the ring and amassing a book of grudges along the way. Imagine what the dagger could do with the wish. All he has to do is beat two other wrestlers, but while he is elite, so are they. It's going to be a hard fight, and of course, somewhere in his sights, Ozir Turan. I have to guess that if Dagrik wins the wish, that match will probably be against the VI Pharaoh, but who knows? It's up to Dagrik. But first, he's got to win. And introducing his first opponent, he is the Henshin hero, Mega Rider X. It's been quite a ride lately for the Mega Rider. A bad spot took him down into the depths, but his friends and his will brought him out, and he shines once again. Let's not forget, Mega Rider already has a guaranteed title shot against the Nexus Titan champion. But what could he do with the addition of the Wish? And introducing the final opponent, representing the Murder Cave, he is the All-Father, Arcolf. And the man who was eliminated from the tournament, but thanks to the stipulation of the Elimination Chamber, gets a second shot. Imagine if he takes this new opportunity and manages to get the wish. What happens to the multiverse if the Murder Cave controls the wish? Well, there they are, folks, all lined up, and it's a triple threat match. Always a tricky match. And already they're off. Oh, the high-flying antics of the Mega Rider. But a triple threat match, you gotta... Oh, no, he's got him lined up. This is it already. Oh! People are weapons! Oh, Pele kick, but doesn't quite tip. This is the insanity, folks. You've got to face two opponents, and just when you think you got one down, another. Bulldog. Mega Rider in the corner as Dagrik tries to focus on the All-Father. Mega Rider, bad choice there, buddy. Or not. All-Father out of the ring, giving the other two a chance. Dagrik going to top. Dwarf gonna, ever seen a dwarf moonsault? Now you have. Going for an early pin, but not even a one count before broken up by the All-Father.
Flipping the dwarf over. Mega Rider was going for a grip. Oh, just being pounded down by Arcolf. Oh! And the Allfather determined to bring the Henshin hero down. And Dagrik willing to let him do a little work. And now they face off in a battle of the Gingers. And again, going for that grip and getting... Oh! Pele kick on Dagrik. But caught by Arcolf. Up, Dagrik bringing up Arcolf, slamming him down. And now doing a moonsault. Well, not a moonsault, but still a rope maneuver on Mega Rider. Oh, what's he setting up for here? I think he was getting ready for a Book of Grudges, but Mega Rider managed to spring out. Mega Rider trying to regather himself, but here comes Arcolf. Oh, reverse helicopter spin. Now picking him up. And slamming him down. No! How did that happen so fast? And your winner, the Allfather, Arcolf. The power of the Allfather. And Mega and Dagrik are the ones that let him back in the tournament. Now the Murder Cave controls the Wish. I can only imagine the chaos that they are going to wreak across MNW with that power. Who knows when and where? Because there's no time limit. They can sit on it forever if they want. Well, folks, that was an amazing, if surprising finish. But with everything going on, we are out of time. Next week will be the Beat the Clock Challenge for Johan Mjoln to earn the right to face Malice for the Big Oof Championship. But that is a match for next week. Until then, we are out of time. I've been your host, General Manager Jerry Aldini. Good night.